Denmark, land of the Legos, home to over 5.8 million people dispersed across 1,400 islands. The Kingdom of Denmark consists of the Peninsula of Denmark, along with the autonomous territories of the Faroe Islands and Greenland. The country of Denmark can also be divided into 5 regions, known as a regioner in Danish. Those regions are the Capital City Region, Mid-Jutland Region, North Jutland Region, Region Zealand, and the region of South Denmark. Denmark is notorious for being one of the lowest lying countries in the world, ranking as the 4th lowest lying nation in the world with an average height of 34 meters, or 112 feet. In fact, the lowest lying point of Denmark, Lammer Fjord, is 23 feet below sea level. With that, Denmark still contains some noteworthy high points, and in this video we will go through the highest points in every region and territory of Denmark. The lowest high point, or highest low point, in the flat nation of Denmark is Knudsen, located in the northeastern side of the North Jutland region. At a height of 136 meters, or 446 feet, there is signage indicating the peak, with a small hill peeking out among the forest. There is also a monument at the peak as well, giving a nice view of the forest. The second lowest high point on this list, Transberg, located in the region of southern Denmark. Near the border with the central Denmark region, this high point sits in a forest, with a height of 139 meters, or, in the Danish measuring system, 14,479 Lego bricks. Transberg Peak is not to be confused with the town of Transberg, located in the South Island of Samsø. Next, we have Abwejberg, with a height of 142 meters, or 466 feet, located in the southeastern part of the region of Zealand. The hill is located in the island of Mon, and the coast of the Baltic Sea can be viewed from the peak. There is a bench on the hill, allowing for a nice break after climbing the staggering peak. The sunset views from this peak are great and well worth the hard effort of a climb. Our next high point is Ritterkennington, located on the island of Bornholm, in the Capital City region. At a height of 162 meters, the high point has a tower constructed at the peak, along with other buildings and even horses in the area. Interestingly, this high point is located far from the rest of the Capital City region, including Copenhagen, located much further into the Baltic Sea, closer to Sweden and Germany than Denmark itself. The highest point of the Danish mainland is somewhat disputed, but according to a Danish National Geographical survey in 2005, the highest point is Målejov, with a height of 171 meters in the Mid-Jutland region. The high point is located on a farmer's land, and there's a small stump at the peak. Additionally, there's a tower 200 meters to the west, with one of the disputed high points of Edger Banhevjov. There's a tower located at that peak and is almost identical in height, though slightly lower. Leaving the Danish peninsula to the autonomous region of the Faroe Islands, we head to Denmark's second highest peak, that being Slatetinder, with a height of 880 meters, or 2,887 feet, being the first high point to pass 1,000 feet. The name Slatetinder roughly translates into flat summit, as the peak is relatively flat, with steep slopes leading up to the top. The climb is steep, but does not require any technical climbing skills and can be done in 4 hours. The peak is between some villages, including Funninger, with Funninger lying at the foot of the mountain, though the summit is not visible from the village. Finally, arriving to the lush, grassy green fields of Greenland, we have Denmark's highest point of Gunnsbord Field, with a whopping height of 3,694 meters, or 12,119 feet. This is the highest peak in the Arctic Circle, located off the east coast of Greenland. The first ever climb was in 1935, and climbs are not too common due to the remote location, requiring helicopters or ski-equipped planes from Greenland or Iceland to get there. The mountain is known as a nunatak, which means a rocky peak that sticks out from the glacial ice. This is by far the most difficult high point to climb in Denmark. With that has been the highest points of the Kingdom of Denmark. I hope this has been an educating video, and you've learned something new today. Please consider liking and subscribing for future content, and check out my previous video of the highest high points of Australia. Also consider checking out my first channel, RenzStudios, where I rank and listen to Monstercat and other EDM songs. With that, thank you very much for watching, and have a blessed day.